Title: From dust roads to white coats, in a small village surrounded by dry plains and scattered acacia trees, lived a girl named Amina. Her home was made of mud walls and a rusted iron roof that sang loudly whenever the rains came, though the rains were rare. Amina was born into a life where expectations were simple: grow up, help at home, and eventually marry. Education was a privilege, not a promise. Many girls in her village never stepped into a classroom. But Amina was different. She asked questions no one had time to answer. Why do people die from simple sickness? She once asked her mother after losing a neighbor to malaria. Her mother sighed, tired from the weight of survival. Because we are far from help. That answer stayed with a MINA dot every morning. She walked barefoot for nearly 7 kilometers to attend a small, underfunded school. Sometimes she went hungry. Sometimes she carried water before sunrise and studied after sunset by the weak glow of a kerosene lamp. Her books were old, some missing pages, but her determination filled every gap. Many doubted her. School is not for girls, some elders would say. Who do you think you are? Others laughed. Even her relatives suggested she stop wasting time and prepare for marriage. But Amina had seen too much suffering. She had watched mothers lose children, and children lose parents. She had made a quiet decision. She would become a doctor. The journey was not easy. When her father fell ill, Amina almost dropped out to support the family. She worked in farms, sold vegetables in the market, and still managed to attend classes. At times, exhaustion brought her to tears, but never to surrender. One day, a visiting NGO noticed her academic excellence. Against all odds, she was awarded a scholarship to study in the city. It was the first time she left her village. The noise, the buildings, the electricity, it all felt like another world. But the real challenge had just begun. In medical school, Amina struggled at first. Her English was not perfect. Her background was not as strong as her classmates. She felt out of place. Some students underestimated her. Some lecturers doubted her. But Amina had something they didn't understand: resilience. Built from hardship, she studied harder than anyone else. Late nights turned into early mornings. She asked questions without shame. She failed some tests, but never twice. Slowly, steadily, she rose. Years later, the girl who once studied under a dim lamp stood proudly in a white coat, holding her medical degree. Tears filled her eyes, not for herself, but for the journey. But Amina didn't stop there. She returned to her village. The same dusty roads welcomed her back, but this time she came as Dr. Amina. She opened a small clinic, bringing hope where there was once despair. Mothers no longer feared childbirth as before. Children received treatment. Lives were saved. The same people who once doubted her now spoke her name with pride. You see that girl? They would say. She refused to give up. Amina proved something powerful. Your beginning does not define your ending, and in that small village, under the same sun and sky, a new generation of girls began to dream a little bigger. Asterisk.